we could like kick it. Yeah, just hang out. It's real cool. Check it out. It is really me. You see it's me. This is me. Y'all know me. It's me. And me, y'all. I finally got a way where I can get in touch with you and you get in touch with me, and I got this new way. Just look down at the bottom and find out how you can click and be involved today, and we can kind of it's real cool. Check it out. It is really me. You see it's me. This is me. Y'all know me. It's me. And me, y'all. I finally got a way where I can get in touch with you and you get in touch with me, and I got this new way. Just look down at the bottom and find out how you can click and be involved today, and we can kind of kick it. Yeah, just hang out. It's real cool. Check it out. It is really me. You see it's me. This is me. Y'all know me. It's me. And me, y'all. I finally got a way where I can get in touch with you and you get in touch with me, and I got this new way. Just look down at the bottom and find out how you can click and be involved today, and we can kind of kick it. Yeah, just hang out. It's real cool. Check it out. It is really me. You see it's me. This is me. Y'all know me. It's me. And me, y'all. I finally got a way where I can get in touch with you and you get in touch with me, and I got this new way. Just look down at the bottom and find out how you can click and be involved today, and we can kind of kick it. Yeah, just hang out. It's real cool. Check it out. It is really me. You see it's me. This is me. Y'all know me. It's me. And me, y'all.
Hi everyone. Hi, hi, hi. How you guys are doing? Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit the like button. This video is not, I always say this video is not going to be very long, but it ends up being long. All right. So just go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let me get this stuff on this screen, you guys, so you guys can see what's going on here. So we just gonna pop that up right there. It's gonna be a long night, y'all. It might be it might be a short night, might be a long night. We don't know. It just depends on how y'all flow in the comments. Let's see what y'all gotta say tonight about these uh these allegations, these um somewhat delusional allegations. Um But we gonna get down to business because I want answers too as well, and I believe that um, we all need to know how the law works when it comes to these type of situations, when it dealing with grooming, sexual assault, rape, anything in any of sort that we will be talking about tonight. I will be paraphrasing. I will be speaking my opinions, and I will be speaking facts in somewhat. And my perspective will come from uh, on the other end, the spirit of truth, as we always talk about the truth, right? All right, so go ahead and hit that like button, you guys. I see you guys coming in. I only have 10 likes. It's showing only 10 likes. Let's go ahead and get those likes up. Hi, Angela. Hi, Overcomer. How you guys are doing? Hope you guys are doing great for 2024. So make sure you guys get those likes up. Get those likes up, everyone. Get those likes up. I really want answers, right? I really want answers. I've been watching, I've been listening to Larry's podcast. I've been listening to his, uh, uh, listen to his podcast based on Manasseh's. His name is, I think, Yakin Manasseh Jordan, which he is Bishop Jordan's son, real son. I get by another mother, but not by his wife. I don't know, but I'm just suggesting or whatever, you know. But I think that's him in that picture on the left. He looks a little bit more like Jordan right there. So I chose that picture. I don't know if it's him or not. He can verify that himself. But I got it offline and pulled that picture up, and instead of putting those little funky pictures up there with the braids and stuff in his head, which I feel just seems like so distasteful. But to each his own, you know. Hi, I am human first. Hi, hi, hi. How are you? Hi, hi, hi. Hi, everyone. Come on in. We have a lot to talk about. And I want to send a shout out to Trees. I have the other part of your video, okay, that you was looking for. So we're going to talk about all of that tonight, right? We need some answers because this is very troubling and is confusing to most viewers out there of how this information is being presented and the reason why people do not believe this individual. He can't keep trying to present half truths and stuff like that just to get people to believe that he is telling the truth. You know, you could be telling the truth, but you still could be false. You still could be a wolf in sheep clothing. You could be telling the somewhat truth, you know, but you ain't prophesying. You just showing somebody else's truth. But you said that's prophet. Okay, that's prophet Deborah's son as well. My bad. But he looks like Jordan so much. Not no disrespect to Prophet Deborah. We don't bring no wives and nothing in it. But if they want to, you know, join in, you know, like some people, wives, they want to join in with their husbands and try to attack people online. They more than welcome to come and join this war between good and evil. All right. So you guys, make sure you guys hear me and hear me well. Let me know if you guys can hear me and hear me well in the comments. You guys, those that are in the window, make sure you hit that like button. Roxanne has showed up in the house. She's one of my moderators. I saw your comment, Marsh. Marsh, I'm out here. He's adopted. Hold on. She said he adopted. Miss Roxanne is here in the chat. Me and Miss Roxanne met on social media a long time ago. She's one of my moderators. I have other moderators as well. Miss Ryan, she's also my moderator. She is doing, she's not always in the chat, but she's always in the chat, but she's not always in the chat. 'Cause they have a life to live. And so she may pop in, may pop out. I also have Minister Tangela. Um, she's actually a minister, and she has a lot going on in her life as well. You know, the people that I have here as my moderators, they have a life, right? They're not just on social media, just joking around and playing around and, you know, mess with people's lives and stuff like that. They have a life, all right? They work, they live, you know, so I am human first. Hi, 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 hi. I am human first. There's another guy that used to sound like you. What is his name? Is I am human first. I haven't seen him in a while. Um, I haven't seen him in a while, but you and him kind of comment the same type of way, have the same type of mindset, which I think is excellent. Well, you know, I just say podcast or whatever. I'm just saying, I just say podcast or whatever sometimes. But YouTube channel, um, correction, YouTube channel. No, I just say podcast. You know, people call YouTubers podcasters too, as well. You know, but I know it's not. We're not doing podcasting. You know, so anyway, you guys, I want you guys to put your questions, your comments down below in the chat, and actually let me know how you feel about this situation here. I want to first start off with before we start, we have to always start off with a scripture, you guys, because y'all know how the Bible readers are, right? They will come to my channel and they would say, Why haven't you mentioned anything about any scriptures? Why? We want the word, So I'm going to go to Matthew 21:19. Sorry about my voice, you guys. Sorry. Sorry about my voice. But that's how some people be sounding when they be preaching in the pulpit, like they hoarse. All right, you guys. I see you guys. I got you guys on my Roku TV. I actually bought another one. So I had to buy another one, you guys. So I should see you guys coming on the road. Mr. Larry got something all right. Who you said was adopted? Oh, you said Bishop Jordan's son, Manasseh, was adopted. I think he's Marsh, 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 Marsh. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna come from Matthew 21:19 today, right? Because I know some people, they love to come from the scriptures. I do too. I love to read it. I mean, they come up. When they come up, they just come up. So it come up and come out. All right, so Matthew 21:19. I don't know if somebody can put that in the chat so somebody can read it and go back and read. I don't put the whole actually chapter in the chat. Have the verse. It's just the verse. Matthew 21:19. It say when he saw a fig tree, which is Jesus. I say, and when Jesus saw a fig tree in the way, he came to it and found nothing thereon but leaves only, and said unto it, let no fruit grow on thee henceforward forever. And presently the fig tree wither away. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why my voice cracking, because it was cracking just a few minutes ago. All right, you guys. They always say the devil try to attack you before you give a word. I don't know about that. I just think that maybe I touched something or something like that. I don't know. But the devil does attack. That's the truth. The enemy does attack. But I don't know about this. But I was just talking just fine just a few minutes ago. So, but anyway, so we see in Matthew 21:19 that the fig tree wither away, right? And you guys also saw my heading on my community channel. It said it's time to shake the tree to see what may fall. And we notice that the Bible speaks about trees. It speaks about when I think it's in Mark 8, where the guy said, I see trees, right? He said he see trees. So tonight, we're going to shake the tree to see what may fall, right? That's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to shake the tree to see what may fall. This is 2024, y'all. This is the year of the greats. Cat William already set the stage for all of us, and he really came forward with truth. He did. And everybody had the receipts for him. Hi, T-God. Hi. How are you? Let me see what you just said. And the Bible says, all right. So I hope you guys can hear me clearly. If you cannot, just let me know if you cannot hear me. But I will be showing a couple of videos, but I need to go ahead and speak on this as quickly as I can. My voice is a little cracking. I don't know why it's cracking now, because it wasn't cracking at first. So, but anyway, so most ministers that you see now are nothing but fig trees, right? They're bearing no good fruit. And I do believe that the ones that you see before you at this time is not bearing good fruit. And also Larry Reid as well is not bearing good fruit, in my opinion. He also is a fig tree. and he's becoming a troublemaker, right? He's becoming a troublemaker, right? Not more. He's not a savior or sent to save God's people, right? He's presented himself as one that is being destructive and the destroyer, right? The Bible says Satan comes to do what? Kill, steal, and destroy. That's what he comes to do. And I believe, in my opinion, that that's what Larry Reid is doing at this time. And I do believe that he is in his feelings. He's totally in his feelings. All right. So I want to go ahead and talk about this. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to show a few pictures up here in the screen. Y'all just pay attention. And we're going to talk about William Murphy. We're going to talk about some more people. I have more videos that you guys are going to see. All right. So let me go ahead and talk about this. And I need for you guys to either inbox me or inbox me on Facebook, inbox me on Instagram, inbox me. All right. Or even comment below after this video is over. Comment in the chat. Right. Because I really want to know this. I actually looked at the video that Larry posted. He posted it and said he got receipts. Okay. I shot the receipts. Right. So I saw the receipts. That Manasseh's receipts. Not Larry Reid's receipts, but Manasseh's receipt. The one of the receipts said "thinking of you," and then the other receipt had a couple of more messages on there. They was conversating back and forth. I don't know, allegedly. I don't know, because people can make up text messages and stuff like that too. But I'm just saying, I want to downplay if this man been sexually messed with, but at first, this is what I was hearing from Larry, that Manasseh is not a victim. My cash app is secret 002. My cash app is secret 002, not 022. It's 002. Roxanne. So anyway, so I looked at the receipts and I was like, okay. And so Larry begins to say, oh, Manasseh gave T.D. Jakes a car, gifts. So I'm like, I'm listening, said, oh, okay. Okay, he get what? Okay. And so Larry said he wasn't a victim. So then Larry comes back, I think it was yesterday, about Manasseh filing, thank you, Roxanne, I appreciate that, filing something against TDJ. I don't have the documents. I don't know if I think they haven't been quite filed. If you guys know if they've been filed, let me know. No, you okay, Roxanne. So I'm like, okay, they haven't really been filed, but you telling us that he gonna file. What is it? You just trying to make money, or you trying to keep people up and, like, I'm just trying to figure this out. How is this a game? How is he a victim, not a victim, then he becomes a victim. And then he showers TD Jake with gifts. I would have told Manasseh too, I'm thinking of you. I am totally thinking of you. I would have told him that too. And sometimes that's what I'm saying. Let the church say amen. Okay. I'm a woman, and I know men probably fall for the same gusto. As we see today, has increased. When you are showering people with gifts, extravagant gifts like that, sometimes you can't open them up to like you even more than what they like you. You can sometimes open a person up to say, he really likes me. But I haven't heard anything from Manasseh or Larry that TD Jake bought Manasseh anything. I haven't heard anything like that. But Manasseh will buy TD Jakes all these gifts. What was you trying to do? That's what I'm saying. What was you trying to do? Set him up, lure him. I'm just, you tipping him? Because I know. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, let me drink this tea. Because I know for a fact, I'm a woman, okay? Men will give gifts for what? They will give gifts because they do what? They like you or they want something from you. Some men will. Come on now, those some big gifts he gave TDJs. Gave him a car. Did TDJ piss him off? I'm just saying we need to see all the text messages. And this don't look like grooming. Because I went to a class on this. This is no lie, right? And it deals with sexual assault, harassment, all 9 yards. All right. We did not see the whole entire text message. We don't know if this case, he has a case. We don't know. Because for some reason, the reason why I say he may not have a case, not Manasseh. Now, Manasseh, to me, don't have a case. All right. If he do, he might got more evidence than that. But from what we are seeing and hearing with our ears is that he was welcoming. I know I hear me first. I'm sorry, you guys. He was welcoming the advances. Okay. And I know I am him first know what I'm talking about. It says exactly showered with gifts, but at the same time abused LR Planet that we gonna get on him in a few minutes. We gonna get on here. I ain't gonna talk too much because my voice is cracking. We're gonna show you some of these videos. All right. Because I gotta talk about some more people. I want you guys to hear me clear. I want you guys to look up the word welcoming. Welcoming and unwelcome. Welcoming or inviting. You can invite such conversations, right? Did Manasseh invite this conversation by giving TD Jakes these gifts? Did he welcome these type of conversations by giving him gifts and continuing the conversation? There are laws out here that are against that. You can't go out and sue somebody when you are entertaining a conversation. Especially he was 25 years old at the time. I think he was. He was about 25. I don't know if it happened when he was younger. I don't know. But at that point, 25, and you a prophet, because he was a prophet at 25. See, I don't know why my voice cracking, because it wasn't at first. But he was 25 years old, according to these text messages. If I'm wrong, correct me on that, please. Because I had to do my math. I had to try to do my math, but then I had to look up some other pictures on him and stuff like that. You say, I want to see the lawsuit against TD. Exactly, that part. That part. Let me let everybody know what we're talking about. Let everybody know what we're talking about here, because we getting deeper. We got to get deeper in this here. Right here. I'm gonna put it down on the stream right here. Prophet Manasseh Jordan claims against TD Jakes. All right. We're gonna put that right on up in there. Oh, that's not a okay, that's the top. That's what we're talking about. Right there. All right. You said Manasseh got receipts. Okay. He got a bunch of text messages, but do he have receipts that he did not entertain this conversation? Do he have receipts that he did not welcome this type of conversation? When somebody did something to you, you don't go out and buy them cars and gifts and all this stuff here. You don't do stuff like that. We need to see some more receipts. This is not believable. This is not, I mean, for him to be a prophet at 25. I have been warned of things before I even done it. Sometimes I did it anyway. So I know if he's a prophet or whatever he call himself, a soothsayer, I don't know, a warlock, I don't know. But all I know, if you're a prophet, your discernment is more stronger than anybody. The person needs to stand and sin before you, even stronger than TD Jakes. All right. So somebody got to tell me something, because this ain't making sense. Make it make sense to me. Because the law is you cannot welcome or entertain conversations and then later on and say, oh, I think I've been groomed. At 25, you giving TD Jakes cars and all of that. I don't know how else old he was, but you give him cars and gifts and all this stuff. Then you out there in the public prophesying to people, mailing people all these mails, and you don't know what grooming is. That's what I'm trying to figure this out. So Bishop Jordan, Manasseh Jordan don't know what grooming is. They don't know what grooming is. Larry Reid don't know what, oh, I know Larry know. I know, let play some stuff from Larry. Honey, let's play some stuff from Larry. Because I know Larry know what grooming is. I know it, I know. Let me put his picture up there first. See, no, I ain't gonna put that one up there. We're gonna put that one up there. We're gonna put this one up here. All right, here, let's put Larry's picture up there by himself. Let Larry build it by himself since he brought out his evidence. Since they know what grooming is, they should know what grooming is, being prophets and teachers and got the big audience and all these false prophecies and getting all this money. If you ain't got enough money, you can't hang around me type group, and you don't know what grooming is. Come on now. Let me look this up, y'all. We're going to tell you the definition of grooming. I'll give you a few words out of this grooming thing here, because I'm not buying it. You got to show me more evidence than that. I'm thinking of you, but you continue the conversation and buying cars and gifts and all this other stuff, and you were supposed to be a prophet, and you have people following you. You mailing people all these mails in the mailbox. I don't receive one before. Come on now. And your papa should know anyway. Come on now, this is too much. This is foolishness. And Larry said he wasn't a victim. So he's a victim now? Because he just have a text message of him and TD Jakes. It doesn't matter. If he welcomed it or entertained it or gave TD Jakes any type of gift, he got no lawsuit. Or now the man was too old. The man too old. If he was 12, all that, yeah, we can go with that. But still, with a 12-year-old buying gift for a grown man. Well, anyway, all right. It don't say too much here for grooming. This grooming doesn't. All right, let me see. Okay, this is what grooming is. The practice of preparing or training someone for a particular purpose or activity. So they know what grooming is. Training someone for a particular purpose. Getting them prepared for something. So they know what grooming is. Larry said he's reporting the facts. Okay. He's reporting the facts. He's so silly. Exactly. I'm gonna put it up here. This is allegedly, y'all. So don't count me on all this here. Don't count me on all this right here. He getting paid. I don't know how much, but not much is Club Shay Shay. Not much is Club Shay Shay. All right, so he said Larry greedy. Exactly. They know what grooming is. Grooming is not always bad. It's not. It's not. It's not always bad. But grooming can be bad and it can be good. And that's the truth. It can be. I think they used to use that word a lot when they used to take little girls and teach them how to groom themselves and, you know, teach them how to be ladies and stuff. So they used to use that word a lot back then. Hi, Fred. How are you? All right, you guys. So this is the man right here in the window. Let me take your comment down right quick. Who call you every day? This is the man in the window, y'all. That's let me put Larry thing up, and I ain't put his up yet. All right. So this is the man right here, you guys. This is the man that's reporting on this. There's no evidence as of yet of anybody else as of yet, right? And I'm not going to give credit to Larry Reid for these other victims. They say I'm not going to give Larry Reid no credit for that. Nobody's believing Larry because Larry has his own allegations. They're not believing him. And then for Manasseh to want to get on, or for Larry to present him after he knew about the allegations of Larry Reid to be a prophet that he say he is. You want somebody to represent you that already have allegations? And we already is talking about TD Jakes association. That's the reason why it's not believable about Manasseh at this point. Because they knew about the allegations of Larry Reid. But they want us to believe their allegations, but they hang around Larry. The devil is a liar. All right, you guys. Miss Trees, I don't know if you're there, but this is what you was looking for right here. This is what you was looking for right here. All right. So Larry has his own allegations. So you got to make this make sense, right? To be a prophet, you can't be guilty by association. That's what we said about TD Jakes. Larry Reid even said it. Larry Reid dogging TD Jakes out for hanging around Puff. But Prophet Manasseh hangs around Larry Reid. He got allegations too. And they still going to court for this situation. Him and Levante. This is all over the internet. This is public information. This is not false. Nothing on here. Not what I'm about to show you. The case number will be on the bottom. If you guys want the case number, I have the court document when he filed it against one of the victims. And I also have the dismissal where the case was dismissed because the victim had it dismissed and it was dismissed. That was dismissed. The victim, because Larry Reid lied, it was dismissed. The case was dismissed because Larry Reid sent the paperwork to the wrong state and knowing Levante stays in Atlanta, Georgia, allegedly. All right, you guys, I'm going to put the information at the bottom. You guys are going to see a lot of court documents show up. You say, let's see, that the three men talked about on the other show. Those guys made so hard claims about Larry. All right, you guys, here we go. Here we go, you guys. Tree's been waiting on this. I know you've been waiting on this, Trees. I got it right here. All right, so let me give you a backstory on this. This is one of the victims of Larry Reid, right? We finna make this make sense tonight because it's not making sense. This is very disturbing and it's not believable, okay? Satan speaks in half-truths. Satan don't come with the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Satan speaks in part, half-truth. He give you part of the truth, but not the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help us, Lord. So this video I'm about to show you is a conversation he had publicly about Levante wanting to be a stripper. All right, so here we go. This is where he talking about one of the victims. So sad.
Being molested by his cousin Mike, and his former pastor, which is his mama's pastor, because he was playing the drums over there, had exposed him to some things, maybe a strip club, maybe it was, I can't remember, don't quote me on that, and some girl that he had a relationship with. So when he came to me, this is why when somebody said that he said that I asked him to dance and turn around and show me da-da-da. Number one, and I should repeat again, I shared things with him I should not have shared. And because I told information, he was consistently curious about my life and what I have done, particularly with men. And he was very interested in it. So he will always bring it up. I had other relationships in my life and other adjutants who one was like a protector. And he knew all my business. And if he would talk, he would remember me at the altar. I was led to go to the church 2:00 in the morning. And I called him, have him go with me. And I prophetically felt all of this. Now he's going to remember this. Marco, I told the story. I said, I feel like I'm going to be blamed or put in a situation where men are going to be saying, and women, that I have been inappropriate with them. I don't like the culture of this ministry. I don't like the way things are. I'm too close and too connected to the people. And now this is in the year of 2000, and we were in Murchison Road. So this is before we moved to, and I was being tormented by dreams and feelings. And so I took him with me. He's a little short guy that was in church. Y'all knew his name. I ain't gonna call his name. And he was always with me. And he remembers that we talked extensively about that. But I know I was probably in the future. So I would do that kind of stuff all the time. So yeah, that was by this time 2010. Just so you know, Lisa, but I already told you. There were when he had time, he was run to my house when he was staying in the house with Vincent and them, and Kendall was coming over there to do my feet, or Vincent was coming. I think that time he was pulling my neck, this decompression. I've always had these problems since I jumped off this 12-foot thing and a little bit of track from running track. And he would run. I didn't know this. I was told this after all of this, that he would, if Vincent or Kendall were trying to come to my house, he would get up, grass up, and run to my house to get there first. And then because he didn't like other people being around me. So, but I didn't know that. I didn't know none of that. I did not know when I would leave the house when we was all stand together in 2009 and 3216, and then Grace Park in the first part of 2009. I did not know he was putting on my clothes. I did not know he was mimicking me. I did not know that he was telling the people at the school that I was his father, his blood father, his real father. I didn't know that. I did not know that he was telling people I'm going to be buying him a car, and me and him going to be going on trips. I wasn't even that person to do that. Then I go on trips now, take folk. I don't know where any of that is coming from. And $60. There were conversations and things that we would have about what he wanted to do with his life that I know was inappropriate. And so I would try to insert myself in between what it was that he said that he wanted to do. I was a Captain Save a Hope with everybody. So I was trying to during that time I would go get people out the club, off the strip pole, insert myself to abort that. But at the same time, I began to see in 2009 and was creeped out. And that's when I pulled that's my then adjutant to come with me to the church. And then like I was going, something just felt wrong. And it was obsession. I'm clear on that now, but I didn't see that then, and I wouldn't believe that. He was a different person away from me because it would just be me and him. And so he was using everything that I was, that I had and did, and somehow or another, it's something psychological that happened, that where he placed me. And these stories that he is telling, that is not the truth of them stories. And I repeat, that was not me. We had real personal conversations that I should not have had, in my opinion, if I knew who he was, but I didn't know who he was. And those conversations took place when they moved back into my house in 2009 when they were living in Grace Park. And I really hate that I allowed him close to me. I'm not sorry for having a relationship with him. I have a relationship with everybody. But I want to say this. Because of dealing like that, these young guys would develop with me strange connections and would fight over me. I didn't know that. I remember this one guy who was transgender. And I remember trying to tell him to masturbate because he was so sexually active. But because he was a bottom, which then I didn't have this knowledge.
Make sure you guys hit the like. You said if Larry told me the grass was green outside, I would take 7 people outside to confirm same. That is how much I trust him. People are not going to trust him. I don't know why he trying his best to get people to trust him with somebody else's story. Somebody else's, what we could say, somebody else's trauma. Or, I mean, come on, y'all. What? I'm trying to figure this out. Ain't nobody gonna trust him. Not with these type of stories anyway. They're not gonna trust him. But we got a couple of content creators over here just pulling from this man all day long. I'm just waiting on the receipts. I'm waiting on, do somebody got some receipts against TDJ? And I ain't studying that mess that Manasseh posted out there. If he got that when he was younger, well, I don't even want to talk about it. You up there giving that man that BMW or whatever. What kind of car was he saying? Ryan, what kind of car was it that Manasseh bought for TDJs? What kind of car Larry say it was? They had him buying these preacher gifts and stuff, shouting them down. Come on now. I don't trust these folks. These folks could be setting these big preachers up to fall. The Bible speaks about that. These are snakes. Okay? These are snakes. But as I did say, now that could be a possibility. Something is out there on him, because I do believe the scale is tipping. And it's tipping, baby. And that ain't no lie. Okay. Oh, it was a Bentley. Okay, a Bentley, but it was a truck or something. All right. And so this is the man you guys are literally listening to about Manasseh. Come on now, really? And Manasseh knows about the allegations of Larry Reid. And they want somebody to feel sorry for Manasseh. I ain't finna feel sorry for that boy. He claimed he got too much power and been surrounded by his father, Benny Hinn, and others, sending these prophecies through the mail. Technology. That's all it said. Technology. It always technology in it. Technology. Telling everybody technology. I said, okay, technology. And that's when the Lord showed me a dream about Bishop Jordan when he sent that mail in my mailbox that time. It was a long time ago. And I never had a dream about this man. I used to see him on BET, come on, he be at, you leave your TV on at night, and and he be on there, But it was a long time ago I had a dream about him when that mail came in my mailbox. It was a point of contact. And he touched it or something. He had to. Because that's when I had that dream about him. It was very prophetic. It was very prophetic. I don't know that man personally. Are you saving me from the audio from Larry's private? I can't remember if it is, but it was public. It was public. All this is public. Ain't nothing I ain't never been in his Patreon. Never been in his Patreon before. But Larry have said some very perverse things out of his mouth. Very perverse things out of his mouth. And when he talks about the victims that are accusing him, he speaks in such a manipulative way. I mean, it's just so disheartening, just very manipulative. Oh, everybody liked me in the house. Everybody was running after me in the house. I'm like, what kind of mess is that? Don't nobody want you. He was like, all the little boys liked me. They were just trying to win my love. And I was like, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. I wouldn't even say that. How you know the little boy like you? How you know the boy like you like that? How you know LeBron like you like that? Did he tell you he like you like that? I'm just trying to make it make sense, y'all. Listen to this other video. Y'all listen to this mess here. This is the man out here scandalizing TDJ with Manasseh's demise or whatever. This is the man that is... I'm like, man, I can't believe that comes from a rotten fruit. Rotten fruit. Ain't that gonna come good of that? Yeah, then he said the other victim don't contact him. I wouldn't be contacting Larry Reid. Ain't that good gonna come out of it? I don't know why he keep doing that. Now here goes some more mess, y'all. Just listen to this. Just listen.
I remember trying to tell him to masturbate because he was so sexually active. But because he was a bottom, which then I didn't have this knowledge, he's like a woman. So a woman doesn't jack off. You know, she sometimes insert her vulva, a clitoris, a little clitoris play. And that's how he would. But he had to stick large objects in his anus. He liked fisting. So I couldn't understand why jacking off did not work for him, but he explained it. I said, oh, he said, I gotta have something in me. So I got so many stories, which reminds me I'm ending my OnlyFans today and I'm doing all OnlyFans content in Patreon. And so they got together and said they're gonna set up a camera and call me in the middle of the night and say that I'm really going. I remember trying to tell him to masturbate because he was so sexually active, but because he was a bottom, which then I didn't have this knowledge, he's like a woman. So a woman doesn't jack off. You know, she sometimes insert her vulva, a clitoris, a little clitoris play. And that's how he would. But he had to stick large objects in his anus. He liked fisting. So I couldn't understand why jacking off did not work for him, but he explained it. I said, oh, he said, I gotta have something in me. I remember trying to tell him to masturbate because he was so sexually active. But because he was a bottom, which then I didn't have this knowledge, he's like a woman. So a woman doesn't jack off. You know, she sometimes insert her vulva, a clitoris, a little clitoris play. And that's how he would. But he had to stick large objects in his anus. He liked fisting. So I couldn't understand why jacking off did not work for him, but he explained it. I said, oh, he said, I gotta have something in me.
Now y'all heard that, right? Now y'all heard that. Now this is from y'all boy Larry Reid. This is the boy that's representing, or not representing, but he's out here playing like he representing Manasseh in this situation. And he have his own allegations. And he say perverse things out of his mouth like this publicly. When you are a counselor, and that's what it seems like in the second part, when you are a counselor, but first of all, those conversations that he was having with these people, that guy, that's illegal. I don't know what, I don't, if you had a porn shop or you had your own little thing, then we could say, okay, good. You know, that's what you talk about. You talk about sex, you talk about jacking off. And that conversation right there, y'all better say something. That last conversation y'all just heard, that he was teaching a man or a proper young man how to jack off. What kind of conversation that is? I'm just saying, don't participate in fruitless works of darkness, but instead expose them. Don't forget. I know that. Exactly. Yeah, I heard about that. I actually heard about that on Human First. Yeah, exactly. It was a lot. All right, you guys. So that's your guy. That's your guy right there. But we got some more to go because I'm just trying to figure this out. So is the TD Jake exposure on Larry Reid channel, is it for the victims, or do he care about what happened to these victims? Do he care about what happened to Manasseh? Do he really care, or is this just a money grab? Is this just him just want to get back at TD Jakes? What's going on here? Because a lot of people kind of confused till you got allegations and then you hang around people with allegations. All right, y'all. We're going to talk about the next one. All right, y'all. The next guy I'm finna talk about. Yeah. All right. The guy on the right is Bishop George Bloomer. Okay. Bishop George Bloomer. I couldn't talk to you guys about it before because I had some things going on. I had to pass it on to somebody else. But we're going to talk about this. Bishop George Bloomer was accused of molesting 2 boys a few years ago. I'm just gonna say a few years ago, whatever, a few years ago, right? We'll get the dates together. But by the way, we're gonna also put the court documents here, which has been filed last year in September. All right. Look like it was filed in September the 17th of 2023. This is what we're gonna get on here. All right. So, because this is very disturbing. We try to figure out what's his intent of all of this. And you knew about all of this, but you didn't report it. All pastors, from what I'm hearing my other peers saying, all pastors are mandated reporters. So you knew about all of this, but we know you into this. You only reporting it because of what? Money? You mad? You mad? They say what goes around comes around though. Stick your foot out there in the water, baby, you may drown. So these allegations, well, this court document on George Bloomer, we know he is a bishop. You guys remember him? That used to talk about the oranges and the apples. Y'all remember? I got his book. All right, got one of his books from a long time ago. He was much bigger then. He was a bigger guy. He have lost a lot of weight now. So I bought one of his books. I was a huge fan of TBN ministers and stuff. They used to come over there all the time. I used to actually visit TBN. Not a whole lot, but I've been there several times to sit in the audience. But I used to watch him on TV. He was known for talking about witchcraft in the pews, and he was known for talking about the orange and peeling the orange and sections and all this stuff here. And then he talked about the prize. He talked about when he was on drugs and all kinds of stuff. Right. So I do remember that. you know, because I was a follower of many of TBN's ministers that used to come on there. And that's how I used to find out about them, through TBN. And so you said money, money, money. Let me put these comments up here. Hold on one second. Hold on. Put these comments up here. So Bishop George Bloomer is him and Larry Reid is friends. Come on. So why is Larry Reid not reporting on this, but he reported on when the Word Network fired George Bloomer? I think it was back in 2019. Fired him, and George Bloom was like, they racist. They fired him because of racist acts or something like that, and they were being racist. Some mess was going on. Y'all need to take a look. 2019. All right. And so take a look at that's the file right there in the window. You see it running down the running across the street. You guys want to look this file up. George Bloomer. But Larry Reid haven't said nothing about this man. And this man has recently been on his platform. And this man has been accused, I think not accused, but his record showing that he molested 2 boys. And I think one of them is Jimmy Battles. One of them is Jimmy Battles, allegedly. I couldn't put his picture up here, you guys, because I forgot. My apologies, Jimmy Battle. But if you guys want to know who Jimmy Battles is, his Daryl Moore video is on my community wall. Daryl Moore did an interview with him the other day. So you guys more than welcome to go and watch that video with one of this man on the right-hand side. Let me move your comment right quick. You remember that? George Bloomer had some type of battle going on with the church word. Don't speak for me, because I know these little imps are over here. All right. The Word Network. So he had a battle going on with the Word Network. So the Word Network found out about it, right? About these allegations that he hidden from the Word Network, and he's sitting on their platform, ministering to children, ministering to all ages, all walks of life. And he's sitting up there as an alleged pedophile. Those are the documents here in the window. Look it up. This is Larry Reid's friend, but he's not reporting on it. The allegations. He's not reporting on this lawsuit that the Word Network has a countersuit against George Bloomer for not revealing his record. Come on now. I can't. And his followers also knows about this. I can't make this up. Okay. Y'all remember this? Let me take that part off there. This is what y'all think. Y'all, I can't make this up. Hold on, let me put that back down there. I want y'all to see this. I cannot make this up. Okay. I took it off the screen. Why is that? Okay. You see that right there? Let me move that ticker. Hold on. Let me let y'all see this so you guys can see it. You see that, right? Many black pastors are boycotting after Kevin Adele sends racial meme to Bloomer. Y'all remember that, right? Excuse me, you guys. That was back in 2019. Y'all remember that? Oh, I don't forget nothing. I remember everything. Okay? I don't forget nothing. And Larry Reid had this man on his platform recently. And this is a recent video of Bloomer on his platform.
The church has a lot more of I would call them social justice people, or people who are dealing with I don't know, preachers on the platform, and even hear a message about salvation, redemption, the whole nine.
Yeah, or any message. I mean, if you ask me, I mean, I'm a little out the box. I turn on to listen to preachers. I'm like, okay, now who can listen? What is this? I mean, it's not even educational.
We're chasing something that you can't catch.
Yeah.
The world. And so I'm going to 20 churches from now until the end of May in 20 cities, and I want to do it in churches and I want to do it in churches with a good pastor in a city that has the heart for the city, the heartbeat and the pulse of the city. So that's why we're doing it this way. And then next year, of course, we won't be going back into churches. We'll be going back into auditorium, hotels, etc.
One thing I know about Jamelia Gooding is that she loves Charlotte, she loves the people, and she wants to touch and possibly influence a lot of people. So I think that's the perfect place because she's very open. I like that she's very straightforward. A lot of people had a problem with that whole situation of her saying something, going after someone about her husband in the pulpit. You know, I got it. She came on the show. She talked about it. I think it's a great place to have the event because you say you want to go to churches. So are you already in a relationship with these pastors where you're going to go, or are you still looking for places?
Okay, that's them. So why Larry Reid is not talking about George Bloomer? I'm just trying to make this make sense. Why is y'all buddy ain't over there talking about George Bloomer? This your little buddy right here. Y'all little buddy. Y'all little buddy over there making a mess over there on his channel with these allegations that Manasseh has of TDJ. Do he care about victims? Because allegedly he was the same guy that was trying to allegedly protect George Bloomer by going to one of George Bloomer's victims and try to convince one of the victims to be friends with George Bloomer. I'm trying to, y'all got to make this make sense. We got all the tapes. We got all the recordings. This is for the court. What I'm doing tonight is for the courts. This is not for YouTube. This is for the record. You hear me? So this ain't no money grab over here, right? This ain't no money grab over here. Okay? If you put the money down there, I thank God for it. I can keep paying for StreamYard and keep editing my videos, doing a good job with that. I appreciate it. All the gifts you guys give me because it helped me keep paying for StreamYard. They automatically take it out of my account. So I appreciate that. Just remember, if y'all want to know what the court number is, the document, all the information is at the bottom. All the information is at the bottom you want to know. Let me put it back down there so y'all can see it. Let me put it right back down there. What that say? That say September the 17th of 2023. And Larry Reid had him on his platform October the 9th of 2023. Okay. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Somebody make it make sense. Is he for victims? Or is this just a money grab? I'm just saying he the one claim he's not Tasha K. Tasha K don't claim she a minister. She doesn't claim she's a prophetess. She does not have a tabernacle or sanctuary. She has never claimed that. But this man here with this wig on his head to your left, LR, claims he's a prophet, a pastor. He's been that for 20 years. But within these 20 years, he have done allegedly some heinous things. Okay? He claiming all this. That's why I'm just a blogger. You ain't just a blogger. You put prophet. You a pastor, prophet, teacher. Whatever you say you are, that's what you are. So ain't nobody looking at you as just a blogger. You don't got your minister's license and doctorate or whatever he say he got. He's a doctor, Dr. Larry. A doctor. You're a doctor and you couldn't heal yourself. You couldn't heal yourself from the mental battle that you went through, that you claimed you was molested when you was a little boy, and you a doctor. You end up allegedly doing the same thing to other people. The devil is a liar. Doctor what? Doctor who? Doctor who? Y'all better doctorate. Doctor who? I'm trying to figure this out. This man out here making these crazy perverse statements and calling himself a doctor, teaching people how to masturbate. And that's where it came out of his mouth. He said the man is not a masturbate. And he had to been young. I'm just trying to figure it out. So I'm just saying. But I just brought it up because the simple fact is, I'm just trying to figure it out. Why he trying to get people to believe him? Ain't nobody gonna believe you like that, and you ain't gonna get no million views because you have your own allegations. He have his own allegation. I'm not believing that, especially when it coming out of Manasseh's mouth. Nah. I better take that and bury it. Why you didn't come out back then? Why you waiting it now? And especially Manasseh, they supposed to be very popular ministers, him and his father. You don't need Larry Reid to say anything. He could have said something and we could have ran with it. He could have went on it. He could have, come on now. I don't need no Larry for what? You got your daddy. Daddy more popular than Larry Reid. I'm just saying. I ain't taking up for the folk, but I'm just saying, y'all. The truth is the truth. Bishop Jordan already been popular. All right, you guys, let's get to the next video because I don't want to be on here long because I got to drink me some more. Like, I don't know why my voice sound like this. Hey, Miss Tesla, hold on. This Miss Tesla right here. Miss Tesla. How you doing? Hi. He could have said it himself. Exactly. That part. He could have came out and said it himself on his platform, him and his father. But the timing was so, it was so suspicious, just the timing. Your heart is not in it. I'm sorry, but your heart is not in it. I'm just so sorry your heart is not in this. I'm sorry. It just, this is so troubling. All right, so that's it for Mr. Bishop. Now he's a bishop too. He's a bishop like Bishop TDJ. He's a bishop too. He's a bishop too. So come with, yeah, I swear I was trying to go live yesterday, y'all. I just know the devil did, because y'all know I never had a cold. I never had a sore throat. Never in my life. Had a sore throat or a cold. Okay? Every time the winter hit, I would have my soup and everything ready. You know, but I don't know where this came from. It came from somewhere, but we ain't having it. Okay? All right, you guys, let me take that off the screen there. All right, it's time for another video, you guys. All right, let's talk about this And we'll get back to Manasseh in a minute. We'll get back to Manasseh. We'll get back to him at the end. That's a young man right there in the Lord. I think I'm older than him. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Miss Tangela. Pray that sore throat away. I'm telling you, I was talking good before I even got on. I was like, what kind of devil? The devil is alive. Y'all notice every time I get on here, it's like somebody's trying to stop me from speaking. Like, I'm like, let me, devil, not tonight, baby. We trying to get through this tonight. All right. All right, let me go ahead and show you the next video, and we're going to be done for tonight. This ain't going to take long, period. This is not going to take long at all. I'm just hoping I showed y'all all the videos. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Shout out to my brother, Pastor William Murphy, and the entire Dream Center Church in Atlanta, Georgia. You guys know how to bring in a new year. You guys know how to celebrate. What a way to celebrate. I wish I was there with you guys. The Bible says there's a time and place for everything under the sun. And surely that was the time to celebrate, to dance, to shout, to cry, to laugh, just have a good time. And that was the place, the perfect place to keep people out of trouble. They weren't in a club acting up. They weren't somewhere on the street cutting up. They were in the house of God, celebrating God and dancing and having a good time. Good job, Pastor William Murphy, because you know who you are called to. You know the congregation that God has assigned to you, and you know what it takes to keep them excited about being in the presence of the Lord and being in the house of God. And that was the appropriate time to walk it out, because you're going to have to walk this thing out this year by yourself. There's going to be times when you have to navigate through it, swag and serve, just making the gospel relevant to the culture. People that are judging are in violation of Romans chapter 14. I can give you many scriptures, but let me just give you 14. The first verse, it says, don't jump all over people the minute they say or do something that you don't agree with. See, because you want to hold people to this whatever rules and regulations that you have, and you want to impose or enforce that on everybody else. Be careful of that judging spirit. It be jumping on a lot of folk. Be careful. It reminds me of David's wife, who sat and watched him dance in the presence of all the people, and she had something negative to say. You shouldn't have been dancing before the Ark of the Covenant. And she got her behind cursed, because she should have been dancing with him. You got to keep your mouth off stuff you don't understand. See what I'm saying? David knew what it took to get the Ark of the Covenant back in the camp, because David was the leader. And William Murphy is the leader of his church. And he knows what it takes to keep the glory of God there and keep people excited about being in the house of God. You get your mouth off of other people's assignments. And that's all I got to say. The year is going to be a wonderful year. Don't spend your time judging people. Focus on what you're called to do, because great things are going to happen for you when you focus on your assignment. Let's go.
Oh, look, Dietrich had it said, don't be focused, don't be spending time judging people. We need to focus on our assignment. Come on, Tangela. Let's tell Mr. Dietrich Haddon a few things, right? This is what I got to say about Dietrich. Dietrich already went to the left. He already gone to the left. This is what I got to say to Dietrich Haddon. And I did see his ex-wife on New Year's Eve. I did see her in person. I did see her. But we'll talk about her. We'll talk about her on another day. And I got the video to show you guys, but I just haven't put it together yet. Dietrich Haddon said we need to focus on our assignment and stop spending time trying to judge people. He don't know Bible. He don't know Bible. What's wrong with this man? What's man. Something wrong with Dietrich. But he wanted everybody to look at his ex-wife in such a bad way. But Dietrich is being revealed as a rotten fruit. As rotten fruit. I'm telling you, he's a bad tree too. You see where falling from it? Ignorance and don't know the word. How you gonna use David to justify what William Murphy did? Let's put William Murphy up there, and this Dietrich had it. Let's put these little two things up there. So he wanted to condone the behavior of William Murphy. He gonna use David dancing to the Lord to justify William Murphy's behavior. Come on. Somebody, Romans 6:23. Okay, we'll go to that. Look, y'all, I'm trying to figure this out. What? Oh, y'all, will y'all see that? Look, all God is doing is revealing the real trees from the fake ones. That's it. This is the year of the greats, the authentic ones, not the fake ones, those that putting on a show to make $1, those that uses other people's demises to make money and just put profit in front of their name to deceive God's people and to lead them astray. I'm just trying to figure this out here. I'm just trying to figure this out. Okay, let me go to Romans. Romans 6. See what you put there. 6 and I think this thing is listening to me. Romans 6:23, for the wages of sin is death, but a free gift of God is eternal life in Christ Jesus our Lord. Okay, let's see if anybody else put anything down here. I'm gonna put that up in the window so whoever read it, they can see it. All right. So I want to say this here to Dietrich Haddon. It is God's business to judge. It's God's business to send whoever he wants to send to judge the people that he have created. He's been doing it from the foundations of this world, from prophet, from Genesis to Revelation. He always sends someone to judge his people, to judge when things are out of balance. That's what I would tell you. The scale is tipping. The scale. It's called the tipping of the scale. That's what it's called. When you start seeing that, judgment is on its way. This man bears no fruit at all, period. And I also heard someone say, let me go to this. This will be it for me. This is not going to be long. I had some other things to talk about, but not tonight. All right, not tonight. But we're going to get on it in another video. It says here, let people worship how they want. I saw this several times on Instagram, on social media. I saw this. I said, let people worship how they want. I said, what kind of mess is this? You take the song, walk it out, and bring it into church. Let the people worship how they want to. So you telling us that William Murphy has a side nog of Satan. All right. He said, let them worship how they want to. This is what everybody keeps saying. Let them worship how they want to. If they worship like that, William Murphy has a side nog of Satan. not a synagogue of God. Everybody's questioning William Murphy. He has been on the Dish Nation. He has been on 11 Alive News and other outlets. This is disturbing. There are same-sex lovers that disagree with William Murphy's behavior, and also Larry Reid. I wanted to mention that. That was a same-sex lover said they could not stand Larry Reid. Okay, so I don't think all same-sex lovers is with Larry Reid. They're not. Okay, they're not with him. There's a lot of same-sex lovers. They ain't with all that. You going into the house of the Lord playing walk it out. When they come into the church of the Lord, they want to come to be refreshed from the world, from the walk it out, from the whores and the harlots, from the drugs and the drug dealers. But then they got to come in to the house of the Lord and hear the same thing. There was no reviving. There was no refreshing. There was none. Period. I don't want to hear that. From what I came from, where I came from, and what I have gone through, do you think I look, hey, I've been there. What I have gone through, do you think I want to sit in William Murphy's church and hear the song Walk It Out? I don't want to hear that. I have a mother that is in the nursing home, can't breathe on her own. Do you think I want to hear Walk It Out? Okay? I don't want to hear that. Somebody calling me bees and hoes through the radio speaker. No, it was a disgrace, Sharon. Disgrace. I swear, a disgrace. Who wants to hear that? So we're going to let them worship how they want to. They just showed us, and William Murphy just showed us that he has a synagogue of Satan. Because that's not a temple of the Lord. That's not of God. And ain't no, you know how many people that don't even go to church say what William Murphy did was wrong? You think all people that ain't saved stupid? The folks ain't stupid. The devil knows what's supposed to be in the house of the Lord. The devil knows. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I'm just saying. All I say, people ain't stupid. I'm just saying. All of them ain't stupid. I'm just gonna be honest. They're not. So don't even think that. Don't even think that. These people out here saying, nah, because they really want God, but they can't reach God because you got pastors like this is bringing this type of stuff into the church that they are trying to run from. They trying to run from the bees and the hoes and the drugs and the prostitutes. They trying to run from this stuff. But they can't run from it because William Murphy have made his church out of the synagogue of Satan. I'm just saying, and that's in my opinion. That's my perspective spiritually, right? That's it. And we got influencers, popular people like Raheem talking this trash, let people worship how they want to. Yeah, we'll let them worship how they want to. Yeah, they can go ahead and worship how they want to. They might well put synagogue of Satan on their church. Because that's what they did. They worshiped to Satan. Because they most definitely did worship to God. That's not a praise and worship song. That's a song people smoke weed off of. Weed, drive-by shooting, fornicating, doing everything in the book. Committing adultery, everything. Partying, booty hopping, twerking, everything. And you see what the young ladies were doing in church? They were twerking. Because that's what that music is for you to bob your head and twerk a little bit. Exactly. Come on, Sandra. Come on, Sandra. Proverbs 29:18, my people perish for the lack of knowledge. My people perish for the lack of knowledge. These little crazy men here. And then Dietrich had it gonna come out. That's what it says here. They that worship must worship in spirit and truth. And these folk that worship not in one truth. And he all on the news, talking about, oh, I was coming from the book of Acts 3. I'm sitting there reading the whole book of Acts 3. How did this, what you did in church, got anything to do with the book of Acts 3? The devil is a liar. See, this is what I'm talking about. Because I know the enemy did not want me to come on today. I'm just going to be real. I am not playing today. Okay? So anyway, so I don't want to hold you guys up. I don't want to hold you guys up at all. But I got to get out of here. But I appreciate you guys coming on. If you guys would like to give a gift or anything like that to this channel, there is a thanks $ money sign in the chat. There's in the comments, you'll see it above the comments. If you like to, you can send $1 to all the way up. Anything you would like, super chats, whatever. I appreciate you guys for coming on, but I'm going to make sure I didn't miss anything. Make sure I did not miss anything. All right. Make sure I still got these videos. I got all of them. Every last one of them. All right. All right. I didn't miss anything, y'all. I think I played everything I need to play. All right. He says, exactly. You hear my voice, Tangela? Oh. He said, wasn't Larry? He said, wasn't Larry a sad person and praying on your boys? They are all with us. Yep, it's alleged that he was praying. Yes, it's alleged. It's alleged. Thank you so much, Tangela. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I see you guys coming on the TV here. Because y'all know I be coming from my phone all the time. But I got a TV now. I can see you guys on it. I had my other TV had went out. I don't know why, because it was brand new TV, y'all. Well, it went out, so I said, oh, well, whatever. I know. So anyway, so I'm about to get off of here. I did not miss anything. Okay. All right, so just remember this, that the Lord don't need the worldly stuff or satanic stuff to win his people over. To win his people over. He don't need that. So stop believing what these little pastors talking about, like William Murphy and Dietrich had it. I mean, they need to stop their foolishness with this mess. Oh, they always coming out trying to defend their boy or their church buddy. I be like, man, you don't sit your loose butt down somewhere. You don't lost your anointing in a way for letting your wife go, your first wife. Let her go with the wind, and then you sat up there and had all them dang babies so quick and fast, like you was sitting there trying to be innocent because she was out there or whatever happened. She was deceived. Remember, the woman is the weaker vessel. He out here all messy, being messy. You know, messy self. Just messy. Just as messy as he want to be. Just a mess. I got 2 of them. I got 2 cash apps. You send to either one. Yeah. Thank you guys for all the people that have joined the members as members. I have more members on here, but they come in and out. Every blue moon they'll come in and out, but I have members on here. They come in because I'm not like a full-time content creator. I'm just taking a break right now, so that's why I'm able to come on as much. Let's see. Thank you, Respective Angle, for coming in. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that came in. I'm Human First. I'll be so glad when you show up. I really do. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. To Dara Moore, thank you so much. Also, thank you, Dara Moore. When are your friend Gary to come on here, Daryl? Waiting on him. But like I said, the Lord doesn't need all this stuff. If you really truly called, if you really truly have the Holy Spirit, or you're a spiritual person, you would know that God don't need none of that stuff. These are deceivers. They try to deceive God. Tell God, oh, I do whatever you tell me to do. If you bless me, I will minister to the word and I do all that. Just for them to only reach back and grab that foolishness and try to bring it into the presence of the Lord. They're deceivers. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate it. I'm looking at my other phone. All right, you guys, let me play another video at the end. I don't know if it may get copyrighted. I don't know, but I just wanted to play it. Y'all, I don't know. I just really don't know. But we'll see. We'll see if it's going to get copyrighted. I don't know. All right, you guys, I appreciate everything. Thank you so much. Bless you guys. Bless you. Let me put this up here. All right, you guys, thank you so much. And I appreciate everything you guys have done for me. Thank you for all the support. Make sure you subscribe. I apologize for my voice, but I didn't want to keep delaying it. So I said, hey, let me go on here. Let me try to do the best I can tonight to talk, to speak to the people, let them know what's going on. But there's much more that I have to talk about. I wanted to talk about Ricky Smiley. I wanted to talk about the brat. We will be discussing them in a later date because there's some things that they did. I saw something that they did, even Ricky Smiley too as well. So we will be back on, all of us will be back on here together, ready to share the truth. Thank you guys so much, and I appreciate you.
Yeah. Oh God, I wish I had some young people up here with me who would just help me walk it out. Y'all, some of y'all kind of old, but you remember that. I need somebody to get up and just walk it out real quick. Just walk it out. Y'all. We got a DJ in the building. This thing about to turn up real quick.